coming so fast. That shit going.
First of all, I want to thank everybody who's been tuning in to Tales from the Jails. Now listen, we need everybody to do something for us. If you really like what you see on Tales from the Jails, you're really interested in what you see on Tales from the Jails, we need you to go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member. Subscribe as well, but also become a member. That way you can get updated on all the new content as we continue to bring you these amazing episodes. So we want everyone to go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member.
As y'all heard him, go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member. We got an array of content that's coming out that you will be thoroughly entertained by. As you can see by the content that's previously been released, you're entertained by. It's only gonna get better. I'm telling you, there's only up to go. And we wanna thank y'all for rocking with us, man, and listening to the awareness that we're bringing about prison life. So go to where again, bro?
Go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member.
YouTube at Tales from the Jails, and please become a member.
Hey, listen, I know you hear all this stuff about home care. Home care is dying, or home care is no longer what it was years ago, but it's coming back around. Don't forget, I'm telling you first, contact TNS Licensing and Consulting. Start your home care agency today. Right now, for just $999, you can start the process to get your home care agency up and running. That's $999. Contact TNS Licensing and Consulting to get you your LLC, your EIN, everything going in home care. Because the MCOs are coming back around. You don't want to miss out. Next year is going to be a big year for home care. Call now, 267-534-5053. That's 267-534-5053. Don't wait. I know you see this commercial. Call now. TNS Licensing and Consulting. They will start the process to get your home care agency off the ground. That's 267-534-5053 for only $999. Get the I want to thank everybody who's been tuning in to Tales from the Jails. Everyone knows that jail is a serious matter. Us here at Tales from the Jails, we are offering something special to anyone who is currently in prison, on their way to prison, to expect. We give you consultation on how to deal with these difficulties of prison. It can be through Zoom. It can be in person, where we talk to you in person. We do intense prison preparation. We also offer business management for those who are incarcerated. We also do post-prison consultations. So if you're ever looking for consultation, you want to know what's going on, want to be prepared to go in, like you want to be prepared to come home, contact Tales from the Jail. That's talesfromthejail.com. Talesfromthejail.com. You see it right here. Talesfromthejail.com. Reach out to us today.
Welcome everybody, Tales from the Jails, man. We got another edition today, man. We're sponsored by TNS Media, the group, man, and we're in Pod Rooms USA, man. We out here getting it, man, as we should. It's a beautiful Friday, man. On this Friday, we bringing y'all, a wonderful guest today, man, to break down a little bit more and go into just life, man, and staying out of jail, man. Introduce yourself, man. Tell everybody, the family, what your name is, where you're from. You understand? Because I'm quite sure they're looking at you like, who is this guy that they got up here on Tales from the Jails?
Yeah.
So go ahead and rectify that and inform them who you are.
Yeah, y'all already know what it is, man. It's Wood the Mentor, and I'm from 29th and Lehigh. It's count time.
I got my counterpart up here with me today, man. Dot, everybody know Dot, man. Shout out to Big Dot sitting over here, man. I want to just hit on something before we start and get into the topic for the day, man. I want to let everybody know, man, that Tales from the Jails is a platform that we do not glorify, we do not glamorize, and we're not making it a badge of honor by sitting up here and talking about these jail stories. What we do is we bring you these jail stories at an alarming rate. We bring you truth, we bring you facts for you to not make the same mistakes that we have made, man, that, brought us to this point. It's alhamdulillah, God willing, that we didn't get caught up and have to spend the rest of our life there or even died, man, because that's the case sometimes in these matters, man. So again, man, we're not glorifying, glamorizing, or making this a badge of honor. This is strictly real talk for those that want to understand and listen and keep your ass up out of there. So, man, we up here, man, today, man. What's up, Wood, man? I had you up here before, man. Things got messed up, man, with the audio and all that, man. I feel sorry about that. I want to apologize to you right now in front of the audience, man, because, the topic that we talked about last time was very, very good. Yeah. And this one is going to be even better today, man. Sure. But what's up, Wood? Tell them a little bit about you, man. What's going on, man? What you got going on, man? And what you come from, man? Like,
oh, man, yeah, I went to jail at the age of 16 and
16?
16.
16, you sitting in the penal system at the age of 16. For what? At 16?
I was convicted of murder and attempted murder.
Convicted?
Convicted.
Not beat it, but convicted. Convicted, for those who don't know what it means, lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you want, leave out what you want to leave out, or, fill in what you want to fill in, but, give us I'm trying to think, at 16, like, 16, we was kids, man.
Yeah.
16 running around, our 16 probably is different from the 16-year-olds now today.
For sure.
Because times change. Times is going to elevate. The next 16-year-olds that's coming up to be is going to be different from the ones that's now. But what was your 16 like, man? For you, the whole story, was it because of something you did, or you was just mistaken identity?
No, it was something I did.
Okay.
You got to take
accountability.
Got to take accountability to that. It was definitely something I did. Growing up in North Philly, man, Lehigh Avenue, getting caught up in named Chucky Giles, that everything that he pulled into me in there, because he had 55 years in.
In or 55 to do? No,
he had 55 in.
Like he actually done did, by the time you met him, he had...
Well, by the time I met him, he had about 33, 34.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And he kept trying to pour into me, but I was young and I wouldn't try to hear that shit. I still wanted to run around. I still wanted to do whatever I wanted to do. I still, at that moment, thought the jail was Lehigh Avenue.
Right.
You know what I mean? I still thought it was a playpen.
That young mindset.
Yeah, I didn't care about none of that. All the old heads, man, I ain't trying to hear that shit you talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm running around and he wouldn't stop pouring into me. And he finally got through to me about 2016 and asked me, what you want your end goal to be?
How much time did you have in about when the time he got through to you?
14 years.
14 years. I sat up here the other day, right? And we was having a topic about a bunch of these gang members that they recently indicted in the city. And a bunch of these dudes is young, man. These dudes ain't even 23 years old yet.
Right.
And my brother had asked me about accountability. I'm like, man, I can't talk for these young dudes that's recently getting charged with certain crimes or whatever, but I can talk for me. It took me 12, 13 years before I was like, damn. And you just said that without even me having to say nothing to you.
Before you realize it, he just poured into me and he wouldn't stop. And he asked me, so I don't want you to answer that question now. I want you to go on your cell and think about it. What do you want your end goal to be? And I sat there and it took me about 3 days and I came out and I said, I got it. And he said, what is it? I said, everything that you poured into me in here, I want to go out here and pour into these kids. And from there, man, I knew that's what my mission was. And I came out here and I ain't stopped doing it since.
So let's rewind, man. Let's go back, man. You know, I want the audience to get familiar with you, man, of the turmoil that you came from to where you are at today. But you know, you said you were 17, 16 when you first caught this charge.
Yeah, I was 16 when I first caught my case.
All right, so what was you out there doing at 16? You could leave out what you want to leave out, or put out what you want to put out. But what was it? Because I want the people to feel a mindset.
Selling drugs, playing with guns, playing basketball, but I still was getting good grades in school.
Right.
No matter what I did, I still went to school because my mom said, you better bring a diploma through this door. You know what I'm saying? So I still was going to school. Still, I was always smart.
Right.
But I was searching for something. And what I was searching wasn't in the house. I didn't have that male figure. I mean,
so you ain't had no father.
I ain't had no dad. I seen my dad 2 times in my whole life, and I'm 40 years old.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And
men count,
yeah,
man. We do count. Shout out to the mothers, not taking nothing away from y'all.
For sure. And my big brother stayed in jail, so I had nobody to look up to. My mom, she was doing doubles. She stayed at work. She was addicted to drugs, also. So she was what you call a functional addict. You know, she got high, but she went to work. So after that, I just ran to the streets and I was searching for something, and I was running into old heads that I thought that loved me, but they didn't love me. They just was using me.
So what, you got certified as an adult?
Yeah. You know, that's 2002. So
Well, tell them what certified mean, because we gonna get all the way to the nitty gritty. I want them to feel this shit.
Certified, man, is that, listen, man, I don't care how old you is, you committed an adult crime. So you gonna get charged as an adult, and you gonna get.
What if you 14? Not to cut you off. What if you 13 and I did the adult
you
crime?
getting charged. I was on a juvenile block with people that was 13, 14 years old. They had a young boy on there. His name was Lil Gatos. He was 12 years old. He was convicted of murder. Sent upstate. He stayed on the juvenile block till he was about 17 years old. They had him on there for 5 years. Then they sent him to Pine Grove. So you want to play a big boy game, you're going to get some big boy prizes.
So basically what you telling me is, which I know a lot, but you could inform me too, these people ain't playing.
No, they ain't playing.
At all?
No.
Would you say, and I know I just asked you this, but from your point of view, is they playing or is they?
No, they ain't playing, because one thing about it is they never gonna run out of bed space in them jail cells. That's why they kicking old niggas out of jail now, so we could bring this youth in. I done got 50 years out of you. You can't do nothing else for me. People got to understand this, that it's 40,000 plus inmates in jail. They make 43,000 plus off you a year. We not even counting about commissary, none of that other shit. It's a business.
$1 billion business.
It's a business. It's a business. So, you know what I mean? You can play if you want.
So let me ask you a question. So you blew trial, you went to trial?
Yeah, I went to trial. My right-hand man told on me.
Friends, huh? What about your friends?
Yeah.
How many of us have them?
Right. Both of my homies, they told on me. You know what I'm saying? Took the stand, they told on me. And so I lost and I got 20 to 40.
Co-defendants?
No, we wasn't even co-defendants. Crazy thing about that was, man, it was a joint like, yo, man, it's a situation going on around here, man. Man, come around here, man. Situation got situated and they told.
They was the only witness on your case?
Yeah, they told.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hey,
Told.
that's crazy. So was you in juvenile facility then?
Yeah, so no, I was at the House of Corrections. Again, I was charged
On juvenile block.
on a juvenile block.
So let me ask you this. How long did you sit before you went to trial?
18 months.
18 months. They're making a 16-year-old sit 18 months before he even goes to trial to get determined if he did it or didn't do it. So 18 months. After that, how long you went to trial for?
A week and a half.
Whole week and a half for them to come back with a. Did you take a jury trial or a head up?
I took a jury trial because I felt though like I got a better chance of convincing 1 out of 12 that I didn't do instead of convincing this one person that I did. Because in my eyes, the judge already think I'm guilty anyway. I mean, so let me go ahead and see, can I convince 1 out of 12? But you know, they came back with a unanimous decision and they said he guilty on all charges.
Tell me something, man. Tell the audience, man. How old was you at that time? I know you was older than 16 at the time.
17.
So 17 years old, a 17 young adolescent. Can you say man or boy?
Well, I still was a boy.
Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go with that. Boy, I agree with you. As a 17 man, when you got that guilty verdict, what was that? What was that feeling like? What was your mind when you heard the judge say, yeah, or or the differences for that? What?
So first degree murder is basically premeditated murder. Like we gonna go ahead and we plan to go kill this person. Third degree murder is that I went to go hurt you. I wasn't trying to kill you, but you died in the process. Voluntary manslaughter is basically like I'm defending myself and you died in the process.
Okay. All right. So you're in your mind, you're like, damn, what degree are y'all finding me guilty?
Right,
of?
because now I need to understand. I know third degree carries 20 to 40. I know voluntary manslaughter can get me 5 to 10 to 7 after 15. But I know first degree murder can get me life because I just watched my man go upstate last week with a life sentence. So now I understand. I'm like, okay, what degree? So when she said third degree, I still was a little hurt, but I was a little relieved because I said, damn, I could still come home.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got sentenced on August 21st because I lost on my brother's birthday, June 24th, and I got sentenced on August 21st.
About roughly 2 months later.
About 2 months later, yeah.
So during your sentencing date, right? Right, well, let me back up. How was it over there for you over the House of Correction during that time?
It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason why I said it was fun because I still didn't know what was going on. I still didn't understand what I was locked up for. I knew it was something bad, but I didn't understand the magnitude of it. And I was over there with my peers. I'm over with dudes from around the way. I'm over there with dudes that I went to school with. So we like, shoot, we thinking this shit a game. This shit ain't about nothing. Only one dude over there that was going to the law library, and his name was Mike Johnson. And he was locked up at this time since he was 14. He was the only dude that was going to the law library while we all played ping pong and basketball. And we looking at him like, man, he a nut. He a fucking weirdo. Where's he keep running over there for?
Yeah.
But Mike had a whole nother plan that we wasn't even on yet.
That y'all ain't even know nothing about.
We ain't even did what Mike Johnson was doing. So once I was getting closer to trial, that's how I started to understand about what third degree carried because I started to talk to Mike Johnson.
You took your ass to Mike Johnson.
Yeah, I started to roll with Mike Johnson.
The nut boy.
Yeah, the nut boy. I stopped playing. Fuck that basketball. Hold up.
Yeah.
Mike Johnson got some other shit going on. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I rolled with Mike Johnson. I mean, that's how I was doing it for the last couple months.
Dang. All right. So now, after your sentencing, after they gave you your time, how long was it before they came and got you to take you upstate?
2 days.
2 days.
Yeah, because when you get sentenced, we putting you in the hole.
Oh, so you went to the hole?
Yeah, because we got to put you in the hole because you're a state inmate.
Right.
You can't be on the block no more. You're no longer a county inmate.
Right.
So that means if something happened to you or if you do something to somebody, you liable to sue the jail because you ain't supposed to be on population with us.
Right.
So they put me in the hole and speedballed me and I went right up there in 2 days and that's it.
Dang. That right there, man, when I think about that, that's even more traumatizing to the mind of a young man that's getting sentenced under these conditions.
Yeah.
If you just sit there, audience, if y'all sit there and just think about having this weight over your head, getting sentenced now, as soon as you sentence me, I'm thinking, boom, all right, cool, I'm sentenced, I'm gonna go to my, no, the next chapter start. They sent this man to segregation housing unit. And for those of y'all that don't know what that means, it's 23 and 1.
Yeah.
And hopefully you hope you better get that one because sometimes they skip you, so it's 24 and none.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, all right, so upon you go upstate, what was the first jail that you hit?
I had to go to Graterford.
You had to go to Graterford.
Scared to death.
That was so at the time Camp Hill wasn't.
Well, I had to stop at Graterford because I got to get my state number.
Okay, you stopped at Graterford, get your state number.
Yeah, and they put me in an infirmary because I was a kid.
Exactly.
So I'm walking through these long ass blocks and I'm scared to death because I don't understand what's going on in this hallway right now. Because where I just came from, it was only like 50 or 60 of us.
Right.
Why the fuck it look like it's 2,000 people in this hallway?
Yeah.
And why it look like half of them looking like they trying to do something to me?
Right.
What's going on? Mind you, I'm going up there. I got no facial hair. I'm a baby.
Right.
Oh, man. Listen, man, they put me in the infirmary, and I didn't know that was the infirmary. I only realized that was the infirmary because the nigga next door to me, he was back there because a nigga just knocked him in his head.
Wow. And you seeing this all, was this your first time in jail?
Man, yeah, that was my first time.
So I know this was a mind-altering experience for you.
Yeah, it was like, I'm like, he's like, yo, you got a rappy? Mind you, I don't even know what a rappy is. I don't even know what that word is.
Well, tell them because a lot of people don't know what rappy is.
So when he asks you, do you got a rappy, I'm like, what is a rappy? But then I come to find out it's just another word for co-defendant. I thought he was asking me, was I a rat? So I get defensive from the rip. I ain't no fucking rat.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's what he was asking me.
Right,
But he asked
right.
me, you dog, you got a co-defendant.
Yeah.
I'm like, why you back here? Oh man, I tried to, I ain't get off the phone. Motherfucker hit him in his head.
Let me rewind a little bit because I skipped over a part, right? When you pulled up to that Graterford wall for the first time, before y'all even entered the jail, I'm quite sure you got to pull up and a gate or a wall open up to give y'all entrance
wall
in.
open up.
Like when you seen that jail on the first pull up, like, because you hear all the stories, Graterford, Camp Hill, or for Retreat Forest, whatever the jail may have been at the time that was built. So we on the streets committing crimes. We hear about jail stories.
Right.
But it's one thing hearing it and actually seeing it.
Right.
But I'm talking about seeing it before you even get inside. What was your mind like? Damn, this is it right here? Like, what was your thinking?
When I got there and I looked at that wall, my heart went in my ass. And then when that shit lifted up, I said, yeah, I done fucked up now. I fucked up.
You knew it. You knew in your heart, like.
I said I fucked up. But then it got even realer after that.
Well, tell me how.
Because when I got off the bus, he didn't ask my name.
Who, the guard?
The guard didn't ask my name or nothing. He just said, where you want your body sent? I said, damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Woods, you fucked up now.
Yeah, ain't no mommy to help you, save you, none of that.
You can't, you fucked up now. You done stepped into the big leagues. And I asked him, I said, huh? He said, where do you want your body sent, that young man? I said, I don't know. My mom, I guess. We need her address. I said, these motherfuckers about to kill me.
Yeah, I probably been thinking that too.
Like, what? These motherfuckers, they about to kill me. And yeah, man, and I got my state number, man.
You remember that for the rest of your life?
Yeah, man, FM 2205. I never forget that.
FM 2205.
I never forget that.
Is you still on parole right now?
Yes, I don't get off parole till 2042.
2042. We only in 26, man.
Yeah.
All right, so upon getting into Camp Hill, Graterford, right? So that was like a intake joint for you?
Yeah, intake. I was there for like a day, a night.
Oh, and then they took you to your jail?
Yeah, they just put me in the infirmary because they ain't had nowhere to put me because I was a juvenile.
Right.
So they just put me there, and then they sent me to Camp Hill. And Camp Hill, at that time, they had a block for young boys because everybody was going upstate. So they had a block for young boys called H Block.
Yeah.
So I went to H Block with the young boys that was in the county. So I was like, cool. Because they was everybody I knew from the county.
And this at Camp Hill?
Yeah, they just was upstate.
All right, so was this a classification jail for you, or that was your jail?
No, that wasn't my jail. I had to get classified because everybody was going to Pine Grove after that.
Okay, what jail did you go to?
Pine Grove.
Pine Grove.
Yeah, because I was still 17.
So they sent all the juveniles to
Yeah.
So that whole jail was full of juveniles?
Well, they had a juvenile side and they had an adult side.
Okay.
And they had a program up there called the YAOP program, the Young Adult Offender Program.
Okay.
Basically, if you graduate that program, it's 5 levels. If you graduate that program, you're allowed to pick any jail in the state that you want. If you wanted to get back home, closer to home, things like that, because that Pine Grove was out Indiana. That shit 6.5 hours away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, your mom and them ain't gonna keep making that trip.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
That's about 2-3 times a year, if that.
Yeah, my mom came about like twice, probably.
Yeah, we got to be grateful for that.
Yeah.
So at Pine Grove, like how did your first, how long did you do it? Did you stay there and do all your time at Pine Grove?
No.
So how much time
I got the hell out of there.
So how much time did you do?
I did. I graduated the program. The program probably did like 18 months there.
So basically that was your introduction to jail, Pine Grove.
It was my introduction to jail, and then it wasn't because, again, I'm still on a juvenile side with dudes that was in the county and dudes that went up before me. Know what I mean? So it was a little bit rowdier, but the other side was the adult side.
Right.
Like if you turn 18 on that side, you can go to the adult side if you choose to. But me, once I graduated, I came right back down to Graterford where it started at.
Right where you got right out, you close to home.
Yeah, I wanted to get close to home, and the counselor was trying to convince me not to go. She said, "Why you want to go down there? That's the most dangerous jail in the state. They gonna kill you."
So how much time did you serve all together?
20 years.
All right. So how much time did you do at Graterford?
I was at Graterford from 2005 to 2018.
Damn, 05 to 2000. That's a nice little, about 13 years?
Yeah, and then I opened up, they closed that down, and then I opened Phoenix up
Okay.
and did from 18 to 20 to 2022.
Okay, so I'm quite sure you probably done seen your fair shares of everything. So this is when you really got to learning the
Yeah.
etiquettes of jail.
Yeah, this is when I get to know the understanding of how this shit go now.
So what's the understanding though? What is that? Let me ask you this before you get into the explanation. When you get your explanation, I want you to answer this question first and then get into your explanation. Is jail and society the same rules?
On certain levels.
Okay.
One of the things is mind your business.
So you saying, okay.
Mind your business.
In jail or out here?
Both.
Okay.
Mind your business. It pays you nothing to mind your business.
Right.
And I learned that the hard way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I remember I was on the block and I was walking the block and I was told, when you get on that block, you walk straight to the child hall. You don't look in nobody's cells.
Why not? Why you don't look in nobody's cell?
Because you have no business looking in there. You don't live there. It's no business in there of yours. And I fucked up and I turned my head and I looked in somebody's cell. And when I came back, he was waiting by my cell.
Wow. And what did he say?
And I asked him, I said, Dan, what's up? He said, do you know me from somewhere? I said, no. He said, do you know somebody in that cell? I said, no. He said, well, what the fuck was you looking in there for?
Wow.
I said, my fault, old head. He said, youngin', I'm gonna give you the game. You just came. Keep straight ahead. Because anything liable to be going in that cell. And I said, like what? He said, fighting, fucking, anything. Mind your business.
Yeah.
And from that day on, man, in 2005, August 31st of 2005, from that day on, I mind my business.
From that day on, you getting...
Remember the date and
I mind my business.
That's how traumatizing it is. It sears on your
Real
brain.
shit.
Certain events.
August 31st, 2005, I mind my business.
Damn. So after that, you pretty much had any more bumps that you had to go through before you got it all the way right? Like,
yeah,
okay.
it was shit where that they just, I remember old head boy named Kev. I just getting in there. Mind you, when you come to your jail, since you on a promotional, you have to do a year clean, no misconduct. If you don't, you get sent back to your home jail.
Okay.
Because you violated your contract.
Okay.
The boy Kev, old head boy from Logan, I guess, I'm young. I ain't got no muscle, no weight on me. Thought I was sweet.
Mm-hmm.
We in line for commissary. He said, man, I need you to go grab me some cigarettes. So I said, well, is there anything like you need me to trade off? Like,
Yeah, but we could be even.
We could be even because I know you only allowed to get a certain amount of cigarettes and we only allowed to buy one thing of ice cream. All right, well, look, you get me ice cream, I get your cigarette. He said, no, youngin', you ain't picking up what I'm putting down. I said, well, what you mean? I need you to bring me back some cigarettes. I'm not trading nothing all. Okay, cool. I got you. Kept messing with me. My old head boo, I went and said something to him about it. And I'll never forget, the Eagles was playing Kansas City. It was it was October of 2005 on a Sunday night. The Eagles was down like 31-3 or some shit like that. And McNabb and them brought them all the way back to win the game. And I went in that cell. And I told my old head, I said, when I turn this radio up, I want you to shut this door. I turned that radio up, he shut that door, and I went and started whooping his ass.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my introduction to Graterford. I started stabbing him, hitting him in his face with Noxzema bottles, banging his head on the metal joint and all that.
Mm-hmm.
He finally...
But this is the way of life in jail.
Yeah, this is how I'm going to live. But this is how I got to make my introduction now. Because I see now, the first thing that happened, old head checked me. Okay, the second time now, ain't nobody just going to keep doing that shit. We ain't going to just keep doing this shit now. Y'all tripping. And I went to the hole for 6.5 months behind that.
All right, but hold up. Well, imagine if you'd have gave it to him. Explain that situation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if I would have gave him them cigarettes, man, then they probably would have been his bitch.
What you mean? Like what?
I'd have been doing everything else for him. Or he would have been
washing clothes.
Yeah, he would have been
One-time thing?
Yeah, no, it ain't no one-time thing. Because he would have been spreading the word then. Damn, man, I got this sweet ass young boy, man. I mean, you could get him, he go to store for you and all that. Oh yeah, and we could make the young boy wash clothes, and what they calling that in there, Maytag. We make him Maytag.
For those that don't know what that is somebody that washes drawers, socks, and t-shirts and khakis and scrub shoes.
Yes.
Alarming rate.
Yes.
At an alarming rate.
At an alarming rate, willingly and unwillingly. Yes, because some people got to do it because that's how they make their money.
Damn, man, I'm sitting back just thinking about, like, I'm reflecting off of everything you're saying, man. And it's like, it's a whole nother world in there, bro.
Yeah.
This not like society, man.
Yeah. No, see.
That's like sad, like barbaric, like.
Yeah.
Would you say that? That's how, because you might not agree with me.
No, I agree with you 1,000%.
Right.
You have to be a different, listen, I remember I heard Wallow say this before, right? And which was a true statement because I say it too. You have to put your brain and your mind in a psychotic mind for you to stay insane in that motherfucker. You got to make yourself believe that this shit not really going on in here, man. When you got men in there thinking that they women, you know what I'm saying? Old head in that, listen, man, the homosexuality shit is out of the roof in there. This shit that we see out here is nothing. You got to understand, in there, it's more closed in.
You see it.
You
it is
see
like
it.
more accepted in there.
Yes.
This is a way of life, prison.
Way of life. They got their own showers, bro. They got their own showers. They got a naked shower. Don't go in there, because if you go in that naked shower, don't be upset what you about to hear in that joint. The steam is on the door. Niggas is in there getting hit. Don't be upset because you shouldn't went in there. It's a naked shower. And it be the undercovers is in there that you just don't even dig it. You don't even know that these boys gay, man.
Oh, they go in there soon. Everybody at yard.
They catch you at yard. Yard. They be like, yard out, yard out. Go ahead on out there, black. Damn, I thought we was going out and play handball. No, I'm gonna fall back and chill today, man.
I'm tired.
I'm tired. He done slid main man in the cell real quick. Yeah, like that become a. I always told people, man, that the one thing I was scared about jail was getting used to it.
Did you become used to it?
I became used to it. I knew at 6 o'clock I had to get up for count. I knew at 7 o'clock I gotta go to breakfast. At 8 o'clock I gotta do line movement.
Well, let me not to cut you off. What I want you, because this is so intricate, and this is the first time we really touched on that. I ain't never even brought that up. But you said at 6 o'clock. You talk about PM or AM?
No, AM.
Is you got to get up, feet on the floor?
Feet on the floor, lights on, it's count time.
And if not?
You get in the misconduct and you go into the hole. And we're going to put you in a place that you ain't got to get up. You ain't got to get up. That's the reason why that I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and turn that negative in there into a positive. That's why I came out here and I said, I'm making count time a brand.
Yeah, right.
That's what it is. I'm going to make count time a brand. And anybody that been in the penitentiary know what count time is.
Count time, count time.
Lights on.
Lights on.
So 6 o'clock in the morning, you got to get up. I'm banging on this door with this clipboard and I'm throwing that light on. Okay, you don't want to get up, don't worry about it. I'm going to come back around again. I'm going to slide this misconduct up under your door.
And if found guilty upon that misconduct, what can that lead to?
It depends. You can get 30 days in the hole. You can get 15-day cell restriction. You might get cell restriction your first warning. But your second time, you're definitely going over. Because obviously it seemed like you got a hard time following the rules. So we're going to put you in a place that you ain't even got to get up. You can sleep all day. So I had to do that for 20 straight years. It's count time. 6 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and 9 o'clock.
Feet on the floor.
Feet on the floor.
You and your celly, or just you?
No, you and your celly.
Yeah, they ain't got no picks.
Top bunk, bottom bunk, feet on the floor, lights on.
Let me ask you, if it's an old man, he got to get up too?
It depends. It depends. But more than likely, he going to get up. Graterford give you a little leeway.
Okay.
But when you go up in the mountains,
You getting up in the mountains.
and you messing with them But the crackers up there, you getting up. I don't give a fuck if you're 8 to 80.
You
Blind, crippled, crazy, you gonna get up. You gonna get up.
So now, during your times in here, I like to say, like I said, it took me a long time to get the understanding, to get to accountability, to get to me to be like, damn, I'm here because of me. Like when I first came in, my first 5 to 7, 8, 9, 10 years was all, I was reflective. Everything someone said to me, I reflected back. No, it's because of this. Or the judge, he was biased. Or my co-defendants, they told on me. Until I got like, damn, I actually did some shit for a nigga to tell on me. If I never did that, he couldn't tell on me. So before you came to the mindset of accountability, like how was your time like after, you know, you got indoctrinated into into the great, you went back to greatest for your main jail, right? Like what was some of the things that you was doing? Like when you was seeing guys go to law, like what was you doing besides playing basketball and all that? Like some of the things that goes on in the penal system that guys sit around and do.
Playing cards.
All day long, just wasting away.
Playing cards in the field house, playing basketball, working out, fighting, still not understanding. And like you said, accountability. I still kept sitting there because I done told the courts for so long that I didn't do it. I started to believe that shit.
You done tricked yourself.
I done tricked myself and start to sit there and like, damn, you ain't do this shit. But then it's like, come on, Wood. Come on, man. So I had to really take accountability and really look at myself and say, Wood, you did whatever they said you did. These people ain't just picking on you.
Right.
When you gonna take accountability and when you gonna say, listen, you know what? It ain't your fault, it ain't your fault, it ain't your fault. It ain't even the nigga fault that's told on me. It's your fault. You gotta handle that. And once you really do that, you're gonna be able to start to see the growth in you once you start to accept the responsibility of your actions. And then you'll start to see that you start to grow and things like that.
I think that's the only way you'll start to see yourself.
Yes, you got to accept responsibility of your actions. And it just don't have nothing to do with jail. It's life, period. You have to accept responsibility of whatever you done. You have to accept that and then change it.
See, well, you did extensive time, right? You did a nice stretch, man.
Yeah.
That ain't no, that is a, man, just to think about it and reflecting on it gives me chills, man. Cause I'm embarrassed I did that. I'm ashamed.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, damn, I actually went through all that. Okay, it made me who I am today.
Right.
Because I had to go through that turmoil to get to some solid ground. But I noticed that during long stints such as yourself and myself and that, for me anyway, I lost a lot of people. Did you lose anything of good in your life during that 20? Was it anything that you sat there and when you came home like, damn, that I had before I came in and now, damn, I didn't get a chance to make nothing or anything, whatever it was, whether it was a person, property, was it anything that you lost during that time?
Only the years with my mother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Only them years with my mother. And that's what I asked God, man. I said, listen, no matter what, just let me make it back out to be on this other side with my mother.
Right.
I don't care about nothing else. Because all my homies left me at trial. So they didn't come upstate with me.
Right.
Mind you, I've had about 10 friends when I went to jail. Not one of them ever did a day with me in jail. None of them never sent me a letter, a picture, a check, or nothing. So they was already disappeared and gone. I was young. I didn't have wasn't in no full-blown relationship.
Yeah, so I was ready to ask you about a girl or something.
Yeah,
like
I had
that.
a little girlfriend, but I wasn't in no full-blown relationship, so I didn't have no experience on that level.
No kids or nothing.
I didn't have no kids, so I wasn't no experience on that level. So my only thing and my only weak spot was my mother. And that's all I was trying to get back to. And that was it, man.
Did you make it back to your mother?
Yeah, I made it back to my mom. And what's crazy is, right, the day that I came home, which was March 20th, 2022, I called her around like 10-something that night, right? And she like, boy, why are you calling me this late? What, you home? I said, no, Mom, I'm not home. But she knew that my block stayed out, T block stayed out till like 11-something at night, 11 o'clock at night. So I said, Mom, you know we stay out late. Whole time I was down the street. She didn't know. I had my man Nose knock on the door. And when he opened the door, and I said, Mom, my man about to drop some money off to you. She opened the door. She seen him, and I stepped around him.
Like to pass out.
That same scream that she gave me 20 years ago, she gave me that night too. And it was this time it was joy though, instead of hurt.
All right, well, let's rewind a little bit. So is it safe for me to assume like the last 5, I don't know, but I like to go 5 because I like to think that you started to get a lot more understanding about life, about you, about responsibility that you as a man have to take on before you got released into society. Like that don't like, and what were some of the things that you helped propel that while you was incarcerated? Because I like to tell people, not to cut you off, I like to tell people that jail do offer you some things. It ain't just and niggas get knocked out. Oh, that's at an alarming rate.
Yeah,
but they have things in place if you're willing to go ahead and take these claims. They don't force you, but they have it in place. So was some of these things at your disposal the last 5, 6, 7 years once you came to an understanding that you got to do better?
Yes, I took it's crazy you said 5 years because that's when I really started to take things like so serious in 2017. And all these programs in there, Thinking for a Change, Violence Prevention, Money Smart, little college courses, Villanova classes, and all these things that I started to take advantage along of me working on and trying to be a mentor. Now, maybe because young boys was coming into jail, and now I became the old head now. Now, I mean, I became the old heads that taught me, but they said, no, we outdated. We need you to talk to our young boy. So I became that. So mentoring didn't just start out here, it started in there. So I was preparing myself for the outside world. I had got my diploma in jail. So I did all of these things. Again, I told you, I was always smart. I just was.
It's crazy.
Because see, jail is really designed to destroy you mentally and emotionally. You went in there, you getting locked up. That's come out the joint, look up there. What the fuck is going on? They bring him out, white sheet over his joint. He went up there and hung himself. His cellie came back from line movement and he was in there hung up like asthma attack.
Jail topics, as long as they got prisons open in the United States or wherever you at, they got prisons all over the world. It's always going to be a topic. It's going to be somebody going in. It's going to be somebody coming out. Now, coming upon your release date, right? While you was in there after serving 20 years, and when you had about 16, 17 years in, how was your thing in jail? I ain't know how to wash my ass. I ain't know how to do things properly. Jail indoctrinated me.
Yes.
So I'm asking you, the closer that date got there, when you was like 30 days out, I'm guessing you got a green sheet or something to let you know.
Go ahead.
When you got that green sheet informing you received your date and here it is.
Yeah, I was scared to death.
Did you tell anybody? Did you go to a couple friends like, yo, wait,
so you got to know that this still around the pandemic time.
Okay.
So me and my homie, we both go see them. And he get his green sheet back in like 5 weeks. And he like, yo, they just let me go. Right? And I'm like, all right, well, where my shit at? My shit took 11 weeks.
Dang, that's a long time.
Right. So every day I kept going to the board because they said if you see this lady named P. Bryant name under your pass, you get to go home. So everybody going up, they getting hits. But I said, damn, I don't got no pass.
What a hit mean? Like you going up and you getting a hit? Because a lot of people.
A hit mean is that you went to the parole board and they didn't like what you were saying, and they said, I think you need to sit down for another year or 2 years. See, people got to understand this, right? Parole is a privilege, not a right. I don't have to let you home in 20 years.
Because you still got another number.
You really supposed to do 85% of your time.
Like the feds do.
Yeah, I don't got to let you home. I'm being nice.
But you got to show me that you've been being.
You got to show me that you're nice, that you're ready for society. It ain't up to me. It's up to you. So I'm waiting on the green sheet. They said, damn, Wood, P. Bryant up there. You get your green sheet tomorrow. I was hyped. But also, you still got the secretly haters that say, well, I heard she giving out hits too. That played with my psyche a little bit. I went over there, got the green sheet. It said, "You've been granted parole to go home." I went right back and I had to go to the bathroom because I said, shit. And my man said, "Yo, why you ain't why you ain't happy?" I said, "Because guess what? I gotta live up to everything now. I got to be, I got to be who I said.
I got to put my money where my mouth
I
is
got to
now.
put my money where my mouth is." I told my mom I'm gonna be a mentor. I told my mom I got to do this shit. I told my old heads ahead that I'm gonna go home to do this. Shit, yo, let me get back with you. I go back to the bathroom again. And as the days get on, mind you, the pandemic's still going.
Mm-hmm.
They moved me off the block, and then they moved me on another block because like a week, and then I went home. And when they lift that gate up, man, I started crying. That was the first time I ever cried.
In your life?
No, in jail.
Oh, in jail.
I didn't cry when they gave me the time. I didn't cry when they did none of that. Now I cried when I found out my mom was sick real bad.
Okay.
But I'm saying when they lift that gate up,
for you to go out, not in.
For me to go out, the weight of the world felt off my shoulder, and I just broke down right there and cried. And they was looking at me. Everybody was looking at me like, "What, my homie?" Like, yeah, because I was like, not that I just cried because I'm home. I cried because I made it out. And I know a lot of dudes didn't make it home. And that's why I broke down and cried. Till this day, I still cry.
I think I might have cried, and if I didn't, I damn near cried. Why? Because I was leaving a lot of good men behind that ain't never gonna take this walk that I'm taking out that door.
That too. And that's why I gotta answer them phone calls.
Right.
I mean, you lead them guys around out there. I mean, you. That's why I'm glad that that this second degree came down for a lot of these guys, because these guys, some of these guys will get an opportunity to be able to take that same walk that I took.
Let me ask you a question, and I want you to be honest with this. We all three of us sitting up here as former, I like to say, rehabilitated convicts.
Yes.
Do you think that prisons is needed?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think the same thing.
Structure. Prison saved my life. Prison saved my life. And they asked me, would you change anything? No. Prison saved my life. Prison made me the man that I am today.
Prison was the father that you didn't have.
Yes. Prison. I felt my purpose because of prison. I felt my passion because of prison.
Let me ask you this too, another question. It's going around the streets now, and I know you done heard it 1,000 times. Fuck the streets. What's your mentality on that? Right.
The streets is who made Dot.
Right.
You look what I'm saying? If it wasn't for the streets, this wouldn't be it.
Right.
This wouldn't be a thing.
Yeah.
You look what I'm saying? And also, you also gotta, when people say that, I gotta hear who's saying it. You look what I'm saying? A dude, but not just a dude. Say if a dude, all of a sudden, he done turned sour. Yeah. And now you want to say F the streets.
Everybody on the bandwagon with him.
No, you can't say F the streets now because you done turned sour milk. Because you done, now you telling, now you saying F the streets.
Yeah.
No, it's only F the streets because it's in the benefit of you now. Because you done told.
Talk to him, Wood.
So that's why it's F the streets. Because if you never told, you wouldn't have never even said that.
But what about a citizen that never even been in the streets? Because you got some of them saying, fuck the streets. I don't know why them guys out there. And they don't know nothing about the streets. All they know is working there. I don't think they wrong for saying
they not.
Streets. Okay.
They not. This is what I'm saying. I can't hold Dot at the same standard that I hold Miss Mary to. If Miss Mary go and tell and make a statement, Miss Mary's supposed to do that. You shouldn't have did that in front of Miss Mary. But if Dot go or somebody go or anybody, one of us goes and make a statement, we can't do that.
You're wrong.
Especially if we street dudes.
Yeah, we can't.
We living an outlaw life, committing crimes and whatever.
Even right now, where our lives changing the way that it is, and we on a different trajectory and a different path in life, we still can't do that. We still can't say, oh, well, black, wood, and dot citizens now, and they get a pass to tell. No, you don't. You don't get a pass to tell. You just don't put yourself in that position to have to tell.
Mm-hmm. Because you out the streets.
You out the streets, so you shouldn't even be with dudes that's in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's about to put you in a position to do some shit that you don't want to do.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to go back to jail or you're going to tell. All that be avoided, so you got to separate yourself from that. Yeah, so no, I can't never say fuck the streets, because the streets is who made me.
I liked that your answer on that, Wood. That was that was like needed for me too.
Yeah.
Because when I think about it, I'm like half and half.
Okay.
But I'm only half and half of the wrong I did out there. Fuck that.
Yes.
But, and I'm the same way you is but at the same time, I wouldn't be me without the streets.
You wouldn't.
I don't know what I'd be without being. I'd probably be a nerd. Not to say nerd is corny.
Right.
But I like to be,
yeah.
the fly boy. I don't want to be the nerd. But I'm not saying they corny either. But I damn sure they don't get no yeeks.
Yeah.
Until they don't get nothing coming towards them.
The nerds don't get nothing until they get older.
The big money. You understand? That's why I said I don't knock
they don't
them.
get nothing until they don't get the fly girl with the big earrings and all that.
Shout out to Ray, man, for sending that money. You know who you is. Thanks for the donation, and thank you for becoming a member, man. Yeah, man. So I want to ask you that I ask everybody this question, right? About prison. I'm quite sure you've seen your fair share of violence and been in your fair share of violence, nigga. You just told me how you just pummeled a man to damn near to death about having you try to go get him some cigarettes for the free $100.
Yeah. I've been on the other side of it too, though.
Oh yeah, well, okay, yeah.
We ain't gonna nickname that. I've been on the other side too.
All right. You seen somebody ever get stabbed? Yeah. This is just I'm quite sure you have, but I'm asking you for the audience.
I've been stabbed.
Okay. You seen someone get hit with that lock and sock or lock on belt, but that lock used with it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a hypothetical question. Say you got an altercation with another convict. Mm-hmm. Y'all arguing first, going at it. Y'all calling each other out, each other names. But good men jump in it and break y'all up because they know y'all like, yo, come on, man, I ain't got to do that.
Right.
He like, damn, man, I was tripping wood and this and that. You know what I mean? And you like, yeah, my fault, man. We ain't, because y'all ain't hit nobody. Nobody got hit and nothing like that.
Right.
You go about your day. You thinking it's over, but he on some dog time.
Yeah.
We all lunch sometime.
Yeah.
You watching TV. Unbeknown to you, he's creeping up behind you. You don't even know he's coming. He's coming to get you. And this is something that you're going to have to take on the chin till you either get back or you might not never get back.
Yeah.
If you can choose a weapon that he had to use on you, whether it be that knife or that lock and sock, which one would you take?
The knife.
Tell me, why would you take this knife over the lock and sock?
Because that lock and sock is different, bro.
What's different about the lock and sock?
When that motherfucker hits you, and if he know what he doing with that joint, when he hits you first, you yelling out a scream, but you ain't saying nothing.
So it's just a silent yell.
You're not saying nothing. That shit hit different. See, if he stabbed you, he's liable to drop the knife and do all the extra shit. He got that joint. And he got that, and listen, I've seen that.
Crack, man, boy.
I seen that shit, how that boy go to work on it, bro. Like he won't stop. That lock in the sock is different, bro. That shit hit different, dog. It messes, it take your whole equilibrium. It just, it makes your whole thing shift, man.
It becomes slow.
Yes, you come from listen, and there's no knock against nobody when I say this. You go from a straight A student to being in the LD class quick.
When you say LD, you don't even know your numbers.
Yes, you go from being with a helmet on your motherfucking head after getting hit in that lock in the slot,
and
bro.
we sit up here, we laugh about it because we reflect about it, but it's serious, man. It's very, very serious,
bro.
And again, it's going on someone probably is getting hit in their head as we speak.
As we speak right now, and he getting tuned up with that lock in the sock.
I'm talking about, man, the ones that I seen, bro. I'm trying to, I can't undo, like, it's so graphic and so hideous that it's embedded in my, I can't lock it away. Yeah. I can't not see it.
Yeah.
I got hit with a lock one time.
But
my wrist, I tried to block that shit, man. That shit shot my wrist off.
Yeah, well, 12 gauge shotgun to the wrist. You probably could have used that joint for months.
I could have used it for 3 months. I was in for 3 months. They wrapped that joint. I couldn't, like, when I prayed and tried to push up, like, That joint was dead.
That's what I'm saying. Like that shit.
I'm glad I blocked that short.
Yeah, because
yeah,
because you would have had a permanent joint.
Yeah, imagine that on your head.
Yeah, right next to his prostration mark.
Like you said, to give you
yeah,
right next to his spot. You got two of them.
Yes, because see, now you trying to hurt me for real. When you hit me with one of those, you trying to severely hurt me. You trying not to make me back. I can't make it back home to my mom and them.
Right.
We only had a disagreement.
Or disfigure me heavily.
Yes.
You told me before you smoking that, I don't want to do this to you, Dad.
Yeah.
Because they know that's a damn situation,
because
bro.
That shit don't make no sense. But it's crazy how no.
Yeah, and I felt it because you was just looking off just there like it don't make no sense.
Yeah, because that shit don't make no sense. Because it's crazy how you brought up that whole scenario watching TV and sitting up.
Yeah, you just because it happens like that.
Because that's how I got stabbed.
Just like that.
Sitting there watching TV. You know me, I'm good with these dates. So it's fucking Super Bowl Sunday, February 8th, the Denver playing Seattle in 2014. I'm popping shit to the book because you know me, I got 12 years in there at this time.
Yeah. You dug in.
West Philly ball. I'm popping shit. What a nigga. He was a bitch, man. You already know what's up with me, nigga. I ain't got no rap.
Yeah.
I'm on a block, slippers on and everything, watching TV. For Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, this is my block, nigga. Like, I got time in there. I mean, yeah, I'm the OG now for real around here. You know what I'm saying? I done put my work in and all that. Man, I'm sitting there. Next thing I know, man, I hear a motherfucker say, "Wood." I turn around just in time because if I don't turn around in time, he gonna put it in my neck. Fucking knife this long. He slided right in my arm. I got that permanent mark still here. He slided right in my arm. Boom. But he was so scared with it when he did it. It stuck in my arm and he ran.
Left it there.
He left it there. So now I'm running, chasing after him, trying to take it out. Old head from West Philly named Tokay pulled me in the cell. Yo, younger, hold up, man. Let me get this joint out your arm.
Man, shout out to OK, man.
Tokay, you know what I'm saying? He a legend. Took the joint out my arm, wrapped my joint up. Now I'm looking for him all over the block. Couldn't get back until after I got out the hole because
he locked you up.
Yeah, because you know they you know shit going down. Super Bowl Sunday, everybody you know what I mean? So locked me up, boom. I mean, and you know, I finally got back, you know, after that. But yeah.
Man. Callers, man, get ready to call in, man. Another 5 minutes, man. I don't remember the number right off top. As soon as it come up, you'll see it up on the screen, and I'll recite the number a couple times. But call in, man.
You gotta talk about what we're doing out here for the youth and all that, though.
Yeah, see, yeah, I'm just saying, get ready to call in. So now, upon your release, Wood, like upon your release, you getting out, you crying when that wall or gate opened up. How has your transition in society been this last 4 years, and what are some of the things that you know, different that you're embarking on that you wasn't doing when you first came in?
You know, like I said, working with these kids, enjoying every moment of that. Just pouring all my experience and everything I can, man, into these youngins.
Let me cut you off, Wood, because I'm gonna forget. Do you think these kids listening?
Some of them are.
Like it don't become fuss, like seem like sometimes I'll be a little standoffish. I'd rather sit right here and give my message. But I want to get out there too. But I'm stuck in a way like they not gonna listen.
No, but they need you.
Right.
They need you.
Right. And I know that. That's why I do it.
And because.
But I need to stay alive because I don't want to be walking up like me and Tawfiq said up here talked about, would you go to a corner, Diamond Street, West Philly, North Philly? Yo, young boy, you corner. I'm not doing that.
No, but so
I'm jumping out. Yo, Tales from the Jails right here. Y'all young boys for a second. Can I get?
So the thing is this, it's always a way, it's more ways, more than one way to skin a cat.
Right.
And there's ways to approach situations like that. You have to understand is that you done dealt with them white people in there for so long, so you know how to talk and articulate yourself, right? And when you go to these young boys, you don't go with them and telling them that, you don't talk at them, you talk to them. So you don't go telling them what they need to do or what, I mean, it's damn young, let me holler at you. I mean, so when I go and I talk to these young boys, I'm getting their air because I'm going to them on a respectable level. I'm not going to them like I know it all. because I don't know what you're going through.
Exactly.
You dig what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then a lot of times my young boy is they old head.
Right.
So I go through my young boy to get through them.
To open the door for you.
Right. Because they gonna wonder, well, damn, if my old head is listening to him, old head must be somebody.
So it's a method to it.
Yeah, it's a method. You don't just do it because you're not gonna get everybody air.
Because a lot of people they got that same approach as me. Go ahead.
You gotta remove the leader from the crowd and talk to him. You get that leader.
Yeah.
So you saying every crowd got a leader?
Yeah, every crowd got
Every young nigga crowd got a leader.
Yeah, they got
a person they look up to.
They got somebody they look up to. You dig what I'm saying? Again, that's where is that if I'm your young boy black and I got some young boys, you come to me, yo, man, I need to holler at your youngins, man, your youngins. Yo, my old head need to holler at y'all, official boy, listen, give him y'all ear, man, you need to holler at y'all for like an hour. They gonna listen.
Right.
Because they respect me. It ain't got nothing to do with you.
Exactly.
They respect me and they know that I respect you.
Exactly.
So it's the whole thing is that we about to work this thing here.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? And then when you get them together, minus me, you get to figure out which one really is the one that they listen to. And that's the one that you lock in on. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's different ways. But now sometimes it don't go like that.
Exactly.
Sometimes
Because we ain't living in a fairy tale.
Sometimes they may say, oh, hey, man, get the fuck out of here before I shoot the pants off you. And when you say that, oh, all right, I'm gone.
Yeah, I'm fancy. What? I'm high-tailing them on my bike.
That's cool. But I'm going to try you again, though.
You gotta try him again.
But I'm going to try you again. But now, I see you told me that when it was 10 of y'all. I'm going to try you again when it's just you. And let me see if you got that same type of energy. You feel what I'm saying? So, like me, this is my thing. They always ask me, what's the difference between you and other mentors that's out here or other guys that, do motivation?
What's the difference? Because we all want to know.
The difference is I'm willing to die about this shit.
Say that again.
That's the difference. That I'm willing to die about this shit.
I'm
willing to die about what I believe in.
Right.
Dig what I'm saying?
Strong conviction.
Yeah,
I felt that in my stomach.
I'm willing
just
to
now.
die. I'm willing to die about this.
Right.
This not no get rich scheme for me. This not none of that.
Right.
This is my life. This is what I wake up to do.
Right.
I go to sleep. I cry about this shit.
Right.
So that's the difference between me. So that's why I could never give up on these young boys out here.
Right. There's even a grown men too. A lot of us, even me. I had to start checking myself, but keep saying the young. A lot of us grown niggas is probably more so fool than these young niggas.
Yeah.
A lot of us is out of 40, 50 years old. You like, yo, you're 52. You out here with rocks in your pocket.
And this is why that the young boys don't respect dudes that be our age and older, because we still be out here trying to be their equal. You not their equal. You can't be their equal. You shouldn't be standing on a corner with them.
Exactly. That's where a lot of people get it misconstrued. Not to cut you off, but go ahead, explain.
No, but I'm saying you can't be standing on a corner with them listening to Lil Baby, Lil Durk, and Meek Mills, and they gonna think that you they equal. So that fast, you done went from his old head to his young boy that fast. Now he's sending you to the store. Cause now you think, all right, yo, oh hey, look, man, for a minute, man, I need you to go to the store, man, grab us a bunch of shit, man, this, that, and the third, man, and keep the change. What? Hold the fuck up. How was your old head? Now how I become your young boy like that? Because we think you are equal now. We don't got no respect for you. I mean, so that's and that be the problem, man. You got to be able to stay in your lane, and you got to be able to know the difference. A lot of these young boys you ain't gonna get through, but some of them you are. But I still got young boys that call me and ask me what's my opinion. Yo, look, man, what you think I should do, man? I'm about to listen. I'm gonna give you my best advice. You gonna do whatever you gonna do, but I'm gonna tell you something. This is what come with this. You know what I'm saying? This is the aftermath of what's gonna happen to you. Know what I mean? And then, someone be like, damn, man, oh, look, man, I stayed in, man. I ain't even go out there, man. I mean, some people, they may call me from JVC or they call me from the county. Damn, listen, I told you.
Let me ask you this question. Since you've been doing this line of work, motivation, you know what I'm saying, a mentor for the youth, do you think you reached one, or if not, a bunch of them by now, or do you think it's still an uphill battle?
It's always going to be an uphill battle, but I done reached them because, like I said, they call me.
Right. Because they wouldn't be calling you if they wasn't interested.
No, they call me.
And that call is a plea. That's a plea. Like, hey,
they call me like, help me.
Exactly.
They moms call me, listen, I need it. Because you got to understand is that before a little boy be able to be a man, he got to see one first.
Mm-hmm.
He got to see a man first.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them growing up where there's no male figure in the household.
Mm-hmm.
Their moms are still running around in the streets where they may just be working. So she like, damn, I need somebody to be able to that he can gravitate to.
Mm-hmm.
Or he may have a male figure in the household, but guess what? The male figure ain't like me, you were black.
Exactly.
He may be a dude, and it's sad to say, he may be a person that went to work every day.
And
that's not who he want to look up and listen to.
That's crazy, right?
It's crazy,
Ain't
but
that crazy? But that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like this man working, busting his ass every day, keeping that roof over. He a man in my book.
Yes, but that's not who he want to look up to. It was a movie, but it was a reality, Bronx Tale. He didn't want to look up to his dad. He wanted to look up to Sonny. That's what he wanted to do. So it's like,
that's fair.
That's
like
not.
Brooklyn, that's fair.
Yeah, he didn't want to look up to his dad driving that bus. He said the working man was a sucker.
Yeah.
He wanted to look up to Sonny.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And his dad was a cold-blooded man in my book.
His dad was a man. So when these kids got these men in the house and they be like, well, he got his dad in the house. Yeah, but that's not who he want to look up to. That's not who he want to hear, because he going to look at, man, my dad don't know nothing about no streets. My dad ain't never been in jail. My dad ain't never did that. But when he come across some people like us, he's gravitated to the story. It's the aura. When we come across them, we like off The Last Dragon.
Right.
It's that glow. It's the aura that we come with. Damn, he's been in jail. And we not, like you said, we not glorifying it. We just letting you know that we done made enough mistakes for y'all.
Exactly.
You dig what I'm saying? And yet y'all don't have to go down the path that we went down.
And when I think about it now, Wood, when you give it to me in that perspective, and it's sad to say, but it's the truth. What can a person that never been to jail, worked all his life, a father, give a youth, but what he done this far that I can't give him better? The one that actually walked through the fire, that actually went to jail and trying to rehabilitate us and getting there. And it's sad to say, like, then you'll listen to me more than this person you see for a fact did it right way.
Yes.
But I guess it's the thrill and
it's the thrill, and you got to understand, everybody.
The rush.
Everybody, like, it's the thrill. It's the thrill. Oh, he been to jail? He did how much? Oh my God, what you was locked up for? You caught shootings? You was down for homicides? That's the thrill. What sound better to them is that, or, yeah, son, I went to work today, 9 to 5. Did 40 hours.
That just felt crazy when you said it there.
You dig me? 9
and it's
5.
really the right thing, though.
Right. That's the right thing to do. I did 40 hours. I did overtime. Took my mom, took your mom out. And that shit ain't exciting to him.
Yeah.
What it's like in jail. He want to know what it's like in there.
You got.
Yeah. You got them bodies? Or you know some people that got them Jones?
They ask you all that.
Right. That's what they.
I'm working there with them. They crazy, man.
Yeah. So that's what they want to know, right? But really, the real man ain't you. The real man is the one that went to work every day. That punching the clock in for real.
Mm-hmm.
But they ain't trying to hear that shit from them. That's why when they be like, well, we don't know what's going on because he got his dad in his household. Yeah, but that ain't who he want to listen to. He ain't no man. I need to turn on Tales from the Jails. I want to watch Black in them.
Yeah.
This who I need to listen to.
Yeah, and hopefully they listening. If they is doing that and they looking at this, they're going to get thoroughly educated at an alarming rate.
Yeah.
Super alarming.
No, for sure though.
You know, and I'm glad you was coming up here. You came up here today, Wood, man. Again, I need you back up here again, man, because your voice, man, rings loud and clear, man.
Yeah.
You know, and we're not physically brothers, you know, from the same mother, but we're brothers through circumstance.
Exactly.
From where we come from.
For sure.
You know, we don't walk the same roads, you know. And I love the question that I asked you, and you answered in the affirmative. Yes, jail is needed, man.
It is.
And like these dudes is running around here like me. I'm not no rat, never been a rat, never thought about being a rat, but I'm just older. I've got maturity, a lot of it now.
Yes.
A lot of accountability.
Yes.
You can't be going around here killing 4 or 5 people out here.
You can't do that. And they say jail, yes, jail is needed because jail is structure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just like you saying growing up in our era was ass whoopings needed. Yes.
Yes. How about that?
Ass whoopings was needed because
They don't do that now no more.
No,
You go to jail for that.
my mom whooped my ass so much that till this day I still don't curse in front of her.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? But ass whoopings was needed.
Right.
Because it was structured. You know what I'm saying? So jail, yes, is needed because it's structured, because you can't just go around and just thinking that you could just take people's lives. That's not cool, bro. That's not cool for you to destroy all these people's families. You're not God, bro.
Right.
You don't supposed to determine when a person live or die.
Right.
That's not what you're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell these youngers, listen, we all got to take that ride. We all got to take that ride to the graveyard. But why do you want to catch an express train to go there?
Huh, man.
Put me on a local.
Huh, man. Put you on a local, huh, man.
I want to stop at every stop. You feel what I'm saying?
And it's not funny. I'm laughing because how real it is.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
I want to stop at every stop.
Mm-hmm.
Don't put me on that fucking express train. You know what I'm saying? And we all gotta go.
Right. We all gotta get. You're gonna get there. That's promised.
Yeah, but what you rushing there for? Because once you get there, you can't come back out. That ain't like jail.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't no. Once you there, that's a wrap.
That ain't like jail. Ain't no case law coming down to let you out.
Yeah, that grave ain't no case law getting you back to life.
Ain't no case law getting you back out. You think what I'm saying? So don't rush there to get there, man. And you know, man, I just hope that, man, you know, like I said, but again, a lot of them is gonna have to learn that way. I mean, but you know, man, I hope that a lot of them get it, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope that a lot of them take heed to exactly what's going on, man, because it ain't no game, bro.
You put the number up, Tawfiq? Yeah, we got the number for the callers to call in, man, to ask Wood.me questions, man. We love the answer, and we don't care what kind of questions it is. We love your jokes. We love your seriousness. Super love that. But, you know, a lot of guys call in, man, ask Wood what's going on, man. He is a mentor for the youth, not only for the youth, but for grown men and women.
For sure.
Everybody, me also. Everybody, you're not exempt from getting knowledge.
No, you ain't exempt from this, man, because you know, you never could be too old to get knowledge.
Again, the number is 215-316-4492. Again, 215-316-4492. Call in. Tales from the jails, man. What's up? Who we speaking to today? Hello? Tales from the jails. Who? Oh, they hung up. All right. Yeah, but yeah, Wood, this was a strong message that you brought up here today, man. Tell us in the jails who we speaking to.
Chris.
Hey, what's up, Chris, man? How you doing, man? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Philly, man.
What's going on, man? What you got to say today, man?
What's up, Chris? Nothing much, man. I've been a fan of the show since y'all came out, man. I ain't gonna be on here too long. Shout out to Tawfiq. Shout out to Black, man. Congrats on getting off probation and stuff.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man.
Shout out to Wood, man. I'm tuned in every time, man.
Man, please, man, spread the awareness, man, to your nephews, man, little cousins, man, even the females. We're not leaving females out because they go to jail too.
Yeah,
man, we just trying to get, and then I like to say our people first, you know, as far as the black skin, because the problem is coming from majority of our people, but to all humankind, man, no man left behind. You know, I don't discriminate against the color, but at the end of the day, it's an overwhelming amount of my colors, you know, that's involved in these type of activities that we try to deter these kids from. But I appreciate the call, man. I appreciate the call. Is that all you had to say for the day?
That's about it, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all bringing awareness.
Stay free, man.
It's very, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, man. Be safe out there and stay free.
Yes, sir. You as well.
But yeah, Wood, man. And you know, sometimes, man, like when we get calls like this to call in, and you know, a lot of moms and all them call up, like the moms for real be really like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? Somebody on? Somebody on, Tawfiq? Hey, hello, tell us from the jails, who's speaking?
Assalamu alaikum, it's Naeem.
Wa alaikum salam. Where you calling from, Naeem?
I'm calling from Georgia, but I'm from Philly though. I'm from uptown.
Okay, what's up, man? What's going on? What's your question for the day, bro? How you feeling?
Well, I just wanted to congratulate you too, because I'm in the same situation. I still got like a year of probation.
You gonna get it done.
Get it done, man.
You gonna get it done. That joint gonna fly.
Yeah, I did 22 years. Just got out April 2024. Been on probation since I was like 16, 17 years old. I'm 50 now.
Man, you gotta. I'm talking about you gotta be biting at the bit for this year to go past.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But it becomes relatively easy for men that not found their way, but know their way now.
Right.
Because just because you know the way don't mean you found the way. No, you know the way you're supposed to go. I'm going to step over this crack right here because I fell in that one last time around. Oh, this corner I can't turn because I seen them 3 dudes when I walked down that block 7 years ago. So we know, man, it becomes easy, relatively easy. So I know you're going to do this, bro, with I'm talking about I have absolute 100% alarming rate trust that you will get off this and be the man that you're supposed to be in society.
Inshallah, I'm definitely that's all I do is work. Yeah, that's all I do is work. Go to Jumai, and that's pretty much it. Come home, I got a house, I got a new car not too long ago.
All the right things.
And that's all I do.
Yes, that's me, working man. Shout out to the working man. We out here winning. We winning and we gaining.
Right.
Thanks for the call, man, and be safe, man.
Yeah, All right, sound like
Islam. Another call for you. You hung up? Yeah, man. So I'll just be Tales from the Jails who we speaking with today.
What's going on, fellas? Salaam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
This Chuck from North.
What's up, Chuck, man? North Philly, stand up. What's going on today, Chuck?
You already. So listen, I wanted to give a little pushback, right? I forgot the guest name because I tuned in a little late, right?
Right.
But what I'm gonna say is, all right. So how he portrayed when he said the working man be like,
no, ho. You can address him. His name is Wood, and he right here. He's listening to you. Good man.
Oh, what's up, Wood? What's going on, Wood? How you feel?
Hey, what's going on with you, homie?
So listen, my only pushback would be the working man, right? When you said the working man, yeah, I did 40 hours this week, babe, right? Now, I would say not everybody present going to, like, having a job, like y'all said, ain't the worst thing in the world, right? So I would think there would be a false narration of the working man. You know, we got dudes out here that work that's turning up way more than the street do, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just think that with the young boys, I think we are around the same age, middle 40s, right? So that means these young boys that's in their late teens, early 20s, we probably like they pop age.
Right.
And we see where most of the dudes that's our age, it is. A lot of us did substantial amount of jail time. So they're not there to raise the youngins. It's not that they not excited because the working man, ain't getting no money or they don't live an exciting life. It's just that the working man or at least the dudes in their life ain't around to raise them right. They show them like, yo. So therefore they look to the street dude for the excitement because they don't know what it's like to get took on vacation year after year. Like, damn, my pop been working his whole life and we done been an age, you know what I'm saying? Because they dad's probably not around.
Right.
It's not that the working man doesn't present an exciting lifestyle. It's just a void that they don't see. They don't see an adequate working man, somebody that could motivate them and tell them, yo, you don't gotta be out here, you know what I mean, trying to off people and do this, that, and the third. No, you can go to work. Yeah, no, you can. Matter of fact, don't work 40 hours, work 68 hours. That's more money for you. You know what I mean? It's just how it's packaged up and presented to them. And I just think, because look at it now, like y'all said, these young boys, 18, 19 years, they only, like, we was fortunate enough to be able to be born. They're not even going to have kids.
Ain't that crazy?
So, like, yeah, so they generation, like, it's after them, it's pretty much done because they're not even going to be around. At least our pop, per se, if they did do a little jail time, at least we was able to be born, right? And kind of see what it was hitting for. These young boys at the rate they going, they ain't going to have no kids. They're going to come home 40, 50. Some of them ain't going to never come home. I'm like, damn, I done wasted my whole life out this joint. But I just think because they don't have a strong male in their life that can, I'm talking about like somebody that ain't afraid of them, not no yes man, like, oh no, go ahead, do what you going to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what these young boys need. And it seems like that's what they're missing. They don't got no strong man in their life They're like, nigga, I'm gonna break your jaw if you go out here and you disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? That's why they go around disrespecting people at an alarming rate, like my man Black would say, because they don't have no fear
Right.
of a strong man. They think a strong man is somebody that went to jail. No, that's not the only representation of a strong man. It's real life stand up killers and pushers and movers and shakers that go to work and punch a clock.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's not presented to them, they don't dig it like that. So I just think for them, it's they just looking at it from one side. What's the solution? Who knows? But that's just my, my point of view.
Okay. I know. I appreciate you calling in, and I appreciate your insight on that. It's really not no right or wrong answer right there with that. So yeah, I definitely appreciate that.
Listen, man, variety is the spice of life, right?
Mm-hmm.
We, like I said, I come from the slums, but I know for me, my pop would have broke my jaw. All that talking back, and I got brothers and that was out here in the streets and all that, but they just gotta be presented with something else other than that. So it's more or less about where they pops at, where they uncles at, and like I said, they probably our age. I'm 46, right? So I know if these young boys like 19, 20, 21, 9 times out of 10, they pop is somewhere in our age range. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like, well, where they at? Is they in jail doing they 15 to 20, they 10 to 20, they 7.5 to 15? So therefore, these young boys is out, and you already know mom can only do so much. You already know a woman can't raise no boy, especially once they done got introduced to the streets. So they don't even really have old heads to look up to. They just doing what they see on social media. They doing what their parents do. They doing what the young boys out in Chicago's doing. They drooling. They don't even got no real life old heads. We already know for their generation, it ain't no old heads because we the old heads now. You know what I'm saying? So if we ain't really giving them no ism, they running the muck out this joint. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I think they glorify jail so much, because they don't. Not saying that you guys is not like I bang with y'all all day every day. I'm saying them. That's why for them it's easier to take the message from somebody. No, young and you don't gotta go to jail and do 20 years and come out this joint and turn up. You can be turning up your whole life in a good way. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that's really what it is for these boys, because we at that age where it's like we learned from our mistakes. But these young boys, they way more radical at 18, 19 than I ever seen. You might have one or two young boys when you at that age, you like, yo, he off it. You might think he's crazy. You like stay away from him. But now they come a dime a dozen.
Man, I appreciate your feedback, man. We gotta let you go. We had you on for a minute, but man, call back in, man. I love the feedback. The audience loved your feedback also, man. But we gotta start somewhere, bro. We gotta start somewhere, even if that's with trying to figure out a solution.
Right. That's what it's all about, man. Just trying to figure out a solution. But I ain't gonna hold y'all hostage, man. Enjoy y'all night.
All right, man. Thanks for support, man. Stay free out there at an alarming rate.
You already. Y'all too, man.
Yep. But yeah, man, the people, man, the audience, the family, man, they, people feel the message.
Yeah.
Right? But it don't stop there with just feeling it.
No.
It got to be implemented. It got to be really, like my cousin like to say, feet on land.
No, you got to though. Because we gotta be more action.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like we could sit here, we could talk behind these mics, and we can do all of this all day long. But if you ain't putting no action together.
Tell some of the jails who we got today. Tell some of the jails who calling in today. Hello?
You sound like but yeah, you gotta like Doc say, man, you got to have feet on land, man. And you got to be there, and they got to see that you care.
Bro, you gotta keep showing up. Ain't no one
got me, because old head kept showing up for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't gonna never forget that.
No, he home now.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to go see him like a couple weeks ago, and they got him in a old folks home, but he home after doing 55 years. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Tell us from the jails who we talking to today.
Yeah, how you doing? My name Jose.
Hey, what's up, Jose? How you doing, man? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Where you calling from?
Yeah, I'm from Philly. I'm from Philly.
All right, Philly, stand up. What's your question?
Yeah, I just wanted to mention that it's not only just the working man or you know the hustler, but you also got creatives. You got people that come up with ideas and get them done. Come up with businesses and get them done. You know, people with skills. We got to go back to learning about skills. Because
Right.
if you're always gonna have a way to make money.
If you got that skill.
If you got a skill, you know how to cut hair. If you know how to do concrete work, if you're an electrician, you know what I mean? Stuff like that, you'll always have a way to make money, but they took those away from school. And you know, the sense of community. Because even the sense of community, you know, people go outside, they don't know their neighbors no more. You know, back in the day when we was younger, you couldn't go 3 or 4 blocks away before one of your mom friends or your dad friends saw you, so you were scared to do something. You were watching.
Yeah, you're right.
So, you know, I think we should go back to, you know, how things was back in the day. And you know, we'll be able to make progress. And even as far, even, you know, with social media, even that separates us even more. Because, you know, now, physically, now everything is just over the phone. FaceTime and stuff like that. People don't even see their parents just, you know, a couple blocks away. They just FaceTime them. They're doing this on purpose. You know, they take the grandparents out the house. The United States is the country that got the most grandparents in nursing homes. So, you know, the grandmoms and the grandpas was the one that kept the family together, kept the young ones, you know, teaching them the old ways. They kept the old ways alive. But you take the grandparents out, now you don't got the old ways no more. Now the young kids, they getting raised by yourself. You take the dad out the crib, you know, now you got control of them. They don't got nobody to look up to, and they just following each other.
And you're absolutely right.
I know, he definitely right.
All right, man. Thanks for the call in, man. I appreciate that, man. You enjoy your day.
Keep doing what you're doing, man. I appreciate y'all.
Yep.
I watch y'all every day.
Appreciate you.
Tell us in the jails who we speaking with.
Black, what's good, big homie? This is King Riley in the chat, bro.
What's up, King Riley? Talk to me, man. How you doing today, man? You all right?
Hey, I'm living, bro. I'm free.
Man, what's free?
You know,
I feel good being part of society now. What's free?
Hey, I know that's right, baby. But look, hey, the chat, we can't hear y'all. Something wrong with the sound. Like it went out. We can't hear nothing.
Oh, so you can't hear nothing at all in the chat? Everything all right over there?
Can't hear nothing at all. Yeah, it's out.
Oh, you got to go in and come back. For everybody that can't hear nothing, go in and come back. Can you type that in the chat right now, Doc? Huh?
Say less.
All right, man.
Congratulations, big dog. Hey, man, we out here, baby.
All right, you already know, man. I'm trying to go and somebody saying feet on land, cheeks in sand.
Damn.
Okay. Hey, we'll be getting out on duty.
Not on duty.
Hey, man, y'all be good though, man.
All right, man. Stay free, man.
Hey, yeah, I'm about to make a little donation too on behalf of your freedom, bro. I got you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man.
Sure,
Thank you for all the support.
Always.
But yeah, man, like we was talking about, Wood, man. Is it somebody calling in? But yeah, man, you know, if it's a will, it's a way.
Yeah.
And I used to hate that saying.
Yeah, because a lot of sayings, you know, be like cliche.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, man, what don't kill you make you stronger. You know, all them type of cliche sayings, but they really be reality.
Tell us in the jails who we speaking with today.
This Kyle from North.
North, stand up. What's up, Kyle? How you feeling?
I'm good. How y'all? I just wanted to get y'all a quick insight on my dad's situation. My dad been locked up Albion 17 years now.
Dang, that's
my dad,
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, up Albion. When he first got locked up in 2009, they ran his sentence wild. They gave my dad 10, 6 to 12, and right now he in a higher court. His case getting heard by a federal judge. So he won his appeal, and they just waiting on like to see what she gonna say now. Basically, my uncle told me like they trying to make sure they can vacate his sentence and not even just throw the whole case out. How would y'all feel if y'all was in that situation?
Go ahead, Wood. I'm gonna let you attack it. I'm gonna let you attack that question.
No, you more.
So overall, can you repeat that again? Just the back of it. Like you said, he got sentenced, right?
Yeah.
And what you were saying there?
All right. So in 2009, he got sentenced to. It was basically a legal sentence. They gave him 6 to 12, 10 times. My dad was only supposed to get 3, 6 to 12. Right?
Okay.
So now he won his appeal. Now he's waiting on a federal judge to review the case, and now he just waiting now, playing the waiting game, seeing what she gonna rule on it, if she just gonna vacate the whole sentence and just go about it like that. But I never held the grudge against my dad.
Mm-hmm.
I just say that he's a stand-up dude, but I feel like if y'all was in that position, like, would y'all be stressed or like y'all just wait?
What, as far as in like waiting for the judge?
Yeah. Like,
I'll be stressed out. I'll be stressed out, but I'll have a little hope in me because they could have denied it right there from the gun bust. Motion denied, appeal denied. Yeah, they don't have no problem with denying nothing. So now this is not to say just because they're hearing it, he got an automatic go home. No, I'm not saying that. But it's some rhythm there.
He got a shot.
If it was outright denial, man, they don't have no problem. Get it out of here. You know how many case logs they got in front of them that they got to go through, and they get to that one and say, "All right, I'm gonna hear this one."
Yeah,
that's taking time.
Yeah,
he got a shot.
He got a shot.
He got a shot, man. So that's a little slither of light in that dark alleyway.
That's a blessing, and because they taking the time and just to hear it, yeah, he should be.
That's exactly what it is.
That's the hope, and that's all we ask.
That's the hope. That's everything. Not to cut you off.
Yeah.
That's everything in one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, yeah, stressing, you're gonna stress anyway. That's just what's gonna happen while you in jail for anything. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
you're gonna stress.
I didn't mean to cut you off, but he so basically, I guess he owed a fed sometime. So I don't know if they're gonna stay here and say, "Oh yeah, well you did a lot of state time. Now we just gonna run it concurrent with your fed time." I don't know how that works. I got extra, but I know y'all know more about the sentences in the town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I just wanted to get a little insight from y'all, and all. I appreciate y'all.
All right, man. Thank you for the call, man. And stay free, man. And stay doing what you're doing. Sound like you got a good head on your shoulders, man.
Congratulations on your probation.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, y'all have a good one.
Yeah. Somebody else calling, Feet? Yeah. It is?
Hey.
Tell us from the jails who we speaking with today.
This the mom. What's up, Black?
What's up with you, Dizzy D? What's up with you, homie?
Yeah, man. Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
So yeah, I want to ask a question about the consulting that y'all do for prisoners, for people that's locked up and whatnot.
Right.
So do y'all do anything dealing with compassionate release?
Consultant for the compassionate release?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So I want to reach out to y'all about that. I got a brother that's in federal prison right now. He's in Hazleton, USP Hazleton.
Okay.
And,
well, you can email at Tales from the Jails and put your request in, and it will get seen in the proper manner and time, and you will be receiving a response within a reasonable time.
Okay. So send an email. Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Well, man, salute, man. Congratulations for getting off the road, man.
Yeah, man. These days, man, it seems like it's come hard in between to find being a free man.
Man, I know the feeling, bro.
Yeah.
21 years, man. Like, that's got to be a blessing.
Yeah.
Salute, man.
Thank you, man. Thanks for the call in, man. Stay free out there, D.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man, we're going to take a couple more calls before we wrap it up, man. You know, we ready to get on with our weekend, man. Remember, man, stay free, man. But Wood, man.
Yes.
How can people find you and meet you, man? Like, what platforms are you on, man? Like, tell everybody where to find you at. Like,
social media is
Yeah, you definitely can go on Instagram, and type in Wood Grain, Wood the Mentor.
Mm-hmm.
You can find me on there. You can DM me on there. You can see me on TikTok. I'm under the same. Everything is the same.
Spell it out for him, Wood.
It's I always mess it up. It's WOODGRAON.
Okay. wood grain.
Yeah, wood grown. Yeah, wood grown.
Wood grown, wood grain.
Yeah,
just
something like that.
It's right there.
Yeah, just type it in, man. You know, and mothers, if y'all having any problems with your sons or daughters, it don't even matter. Hit my DM up, and we could figure some things out, and we could talk, and we could see if we could come to a common ground.
Hey, if it's anything that you can give right now to the youth, to the older men, to the women, any advice from you right now, what would it be right now?
All in one, or you just saying breaking it down?
All in one, or you could break it down. You could break it down. You could give it sections: youth, grown men, women.
When if it's for the youth, I will just basically like love.
I think you're the first person I heard get up here and say that when I asked that question.
Love, because that's what they lacking. A lot of them is lacking love. If I can do that, I wish I could just be able to just get them love. And if you could ask a young boy for real today, man, this is about 7 o'clock, and ask them did anybody tell you that they love you today?
That's heavy, man. That just touched me just now.
Did anybody tell you that they love you today? And a lot of them was gonna say no, because that get overlooked. They get overlooked. You know what I mean? They get overlooked. So that as far as the males, especially coming from our situations like this, just be patient. Don't rush nothing. You know what I mean? Like don't rush nothing. Don't feel like that you need to come out here to compete with somebody. Take your time and build your brand, or build your platform, or just live your life. You know what I mean? Don't rush good food, man.
Don't rush good food, man. God damn, boo-boo, you up here cooking today, ain't you,
Yeah,
boy?
don't rush good food. Yeah, don't rush good food, man. And
for the women. This is a tricky one, ain't it?
Yeah.
The woman would.
Huh?
Can't leave out the woman.
Can't leave out the women. We wouldn't be here if it for them.
To the women, like, damn. Like they, I don't know.
You know, and that was honest. That was past honest.
Like,
because you got women out here that's breaking law and they getting time too.
Yeah.
They doing time up Muncie, Danbury. You got women in there. You see the woman that just came home when she had like 66 years, 56 years in and just came home? Yeah, they doing it too.
Yeah, the women, man, they got a lot of stuff going on.
Right.
You know what I mean? They got a lot of stuff going on. Yeah. Just stay being a woman. Just be a woman. You know what I mean? Don't be out here trying to play in this lane, in this man lane that we in, man. Because just be a woman. Don't be out here, you know, disrespecting men. Don't be out here just thinking you a man.
Yeah, and I see that a lot of
You know
nowadays.
what I mean?
I hate when the women, I walk up on a group of women and they all conversing with each other. Bro, what's up, bro? That burns me out.
Yeah, because you trying to act harder than me. You dig what I'm saying?
In some cases, they may be harder than the nigga.
And they may be, right? But don't be, but one thing about it is, they do. But one thing I will give them is, when they see a man, they know it's a man standing in front of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
They know it's a man standing in front of them, but just be a woman, ladies. That's all.
Yeah, man. Doc, what's up? Anything you got to say to the fans? Not the fans. I hate using that word. I gotta eradicate that from my vocabulary, because y'all are not fans. Y'all not groupies standing around. We all here for information, me included. Huh?
There are people.
Yeah, family.
That's
this is
your
a family.
family.
You know what I'm saying? Like, again, I apologize for the word fans. I got to eradicate that from my vocabulary, because y'all not fans, man.
Yeah.
We all up here. It's like we all co-defendants. I hate to use that word, but we all here for the same cause.
Right.
So you can't be no damn fan.
We all on one case.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
If you want to put it that, we all on one case together,
we
man.
all on one case, man.
Mob up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But with that being said, man, I want to tell everybody, man, we enjoyed y'all tonight. We enjoyed bringing y'all content at an alarming rate, thorough, correct, accurate content. Hopefully we see everybody back here Monday, man, because in the real world, everybody ain't gonna make it back. Somebody ain't gonna listen.
Yes.
Somebody's gonna be probably watching these episodes and get mad Saturday or Sunday and do something without thinking.
Yes.
Yeah, use that 1 second or 2 seconds just to think it over. I guarantee you come up with another option.
I like how you put that, though. Because I can't tell y'all that we all be back here Monday because somebody really might not.
Yeah, man. Somebody
tonight probably gonna say S. Black and Wood is up there talking some bullshit, and I'm gonna go another route.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, sad to say, but that's the truth.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But again, man, I want to shout out to all the audience, man, the family members, man. Be safe out there, man. Protect y'all weekend, man. Me and Dot is coming back in here tomorrow and Sunday. We got some things going on, man. We're going to start the crazy clips again, man. We got some, so tune in for that, man. We're bringing you content at an alarming rate. The merch should be out within the next, I know we keep saying that we're going to have it out, but within the next month and a half, merch will be here. About time the spring is ready to come to an end, the merchandise will be here with, at an alarming rate. Not on duty. I just want to erase that from vocabulary too. Along with other things, sliding down a razor blade into an alcohol river, crunchy. It's crunchy.
Forget about the crunchy.
You better not forget about that crunchy. A lot of y'all in a crunchy shit. I just came from a crunchy situation to yesterday. I'm a free man. It ain't crunchy as it was, but it is what it is. But we out of here, man. Shout out to all the members, man, all the subscribers, man. And again, if you could become a member, man, become a member. Next week, we're starting back up with the episodes of the guest every Thursday.
For y'all.
We got a magnificent episode coming out Thursday. Again, the members will see the episode, the full episode. Subscribers will see parts that we drop. Huh? No, tell them. They can know we only a week out.
Man, we dropping Mano this week coming up.
Mano this week coming up. Stand up, everybody. Mano this week coming up. New York. All right, y'all. We out of here, man. Hope to see y'all tomorrow.